First off, thanks so much. I went from 200 subscribers to almost 700 in a few days, by the way, which is crazy. Anyway, as a kid and even now, I love mobile games. But something I've noticed is that mobile games are just this. But today, I'm going back in time to play the OG mobile games that 10-year-old me spent hours playing. Starting with Temple Run. Everyone knows this game, and if you don't, then I'm sorry for you. You had a terrible childhood. Just kidding, but Temple Run was like a simple game where you just run away from these weird, scary monkey guys. You know, the way you have to dodge these obstacles and stuff and try not to get caught by the monkeys, you know. Kind of like Subway Surfers. It was fun, scary, easy for all ages. But Lyric, it wasn't scary. They scared me, okay? Look at how these monkeys look. Tell me that will not scare you as a kid, because you're lying. From like 6 to maybe 12 years old, I've played this game a lot, and so have my siblings. It was one of those games that your mom let you play on their phone, but you all had to share. So when one person died, you're like, oh, it's my turn. You know, like the good old days. The next game was Pooh. Yes, I know you all love Pooh. Relax. Pooh was a game like Talking Angela or Talking Tom, you know, all those games. But we'll talk about those later. But yeah, you just had to take care of this weird Pooh thing. Make sure it had fun. Make sure you fed it. Put it to bed, you know. Now that I look at Pooh, I don't know what it is. Is it poop? I don't know. But Pooh was kind of a brat, honestly. Pooh, I said eat your food. Nah. But back to the Talking Tom and Friends games. Bro, do you remember that Talking Angela game back in like 2017 where everyone was like freaking out because one person zoomed in on the eyes and it was some weird guy standing in there? That made me stop playing Talking Tom and Friends games for like ever now. And look how they looked, bro. Who's playing this? And it's really weird how Talking Tom and Friends games were actually popular because these games were so boring now that I replayed them. You only had like a few buttons to press that just made them do weird stuff and then they just went back to staring at you. And for some reason, this game entertained me a lot. But things have changed because when I babysat this one 4-year-old or 3-year-old and a few other 2 kids that were 8, I let them play on my tablet that I had all those types of games on, by the way. I've nitpicked every game and I put it on there for them to have fun with. And you know what they asked me? Do you have TikTok on here? No. Can we download it? I have a bunch of games on there. You don't see the games? I want TikTok. Okay. I was so mad. They didn't care about any of my cool games. I had the cool nail games, I had the hair salon games, I've had Toca Boca, everything. And they wanted to watch TikTok on my account, by the way. But the mobile games that they make now are just weird. Like, look. Like, what happened to, like, Slither.io or Fruit Ninja and Subway Surfers? Subway Surfers is still popular, but, you know the point I'm trying to make. This video might seem rushed at the end because it was. Because I started work, so I have less time to animate. But thanks so much for 900 subscribers. This is insane. I think I only have like 10 videos and I'm already starting to get popular. It's crazy.